Hello, Beth the Builder here, and I'm gonna do a Christmassy project. If any of you, probably several, if you know Jordy Johnson's channel, Carving Fusion, he does lots of Christmas trees that he sells and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about in the back of my mind, like trying to do a Christmas tree type thing, because it's fun and Christmassy, and it is like super easy. So I have this funny, I cut this and I regret it. So I cut different things out of this piece of wood for, I can't remember what the project was exactly, but boy was this a mistake. Like, what the f am I doing here? Like, why did I leave it like this? Why did I cut something out so that this was the shape? Because it's like impossible to use. Oh my God. So like, this is ridiculous. But I did see it and I was like, well, that's like already a Christmas tree shape. So I'm gonna use it for that. So I sketched on here kind of a tree shape, and then I'm gonna cut it out. So then I'm probably gonna carve some more details into it so it's not just like a flat triangle piece of wood. But yeah, so Merry Christmas. I'm gonna continue my Etsy sale into December, so check that out in the description below. You can use the promo code CRAFTYAF. So yeah, go check that out. Maybe you'll see something that you like and want to buy or gift to somebody, you know, whatever. Okay, this is my vague Christmas design. I don't know if you can even see it. Anyway, here's my notes. They say Xmas tree, and then I drew a shape. So pretty good notes for this project. I am going to do one thing, which is also a Jordy Johnson thing. I'm gonna end up doing a little back stand thing that's just a big old wedge, so that it stands up, which is cooler than, you know, it falling over. Where's my pencil? Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna make some Christmassy type shapes here. I don't know how big I want to make this because this piece of wood is not anything interesting. And then yeah, here's like a base. That seems like a pretty good size, like this. That's like what, 2 feet? Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna use my jigsaw and I'm gonna put earplugs in because I have wicked sensitive ears. I'm waiting for my jigsaw to charge because its battery was dead. Which is cool. So maybe be sure to charge your tools, you know, in advance, etc. I don't know. I'm gonna sand this briefly, and then I got my Rotary Tool and I'm going to make some lines in it. This isn't like crazy thick wood, it's just some like, I don't know, 1/2-inch plywood or something. But yeah, I mean, looks like a Christmas tree. Well, it looks like a tree, which is what we're going for. So I think I might use this up because it's less splintery. You know, plywood is, you know, like a bunch of sandwiched pieces of mulched up wood, so it ends up splitting quite a bit on the top, especially when, you know, you're not that careful. All right, and then this is my base piece, but this is literally just part of this, no, this side. But anyway, it'll go on the back and then my Christmas tree will stand up. So that's a thing that I mean, it's not like Jordy invented this. It's just a wedge, but he'll talk about that when he does all his Christmas trees too. So, and this is just a scrap piece that I would have cut out anyway. all I used was my Jigsaw and then my off-brand Dremel tool. Pretty easy. I'm pretty pleased with it. Okay, but I have one complaint. So I was gonna get some lights to wrap around it to like really showcase it. I think that would be cool. They'd look nice and everything. And what the fuck is up with Christmas lights? Why are they so garbage? Every year I take Christmas lights out and like none of them work. And what, you're supposed to test every single bulb or something? Like, and seriously, like none of mine work. Like not even half of them. Like half of a string or whatever. So like what the fuck is up with Christmas lights? Why are they so garbage? Why is it so hard to make a tiny string of light bulbs that doesn't just break after 1 year? You know what it is? It's a fucking scam. It's a scam so that every year you have to buy more Christmas lights and then you just throw them in the garbage, which isn't like a huge waste of money and resources. Like, can't we just make Christmas lights that like last longer than 1.5 years? Like one season of Christmas and then they're just done? They're just disposable? That's bullshit. So what the heck? I am very, very disgusted with like every year. I'm like, I don't need Christmas lights. Great. The one time a year I can use these happy, sparkly colored lights and I don't have any. Anyway, that's my huge gripe. So now I don't have any freaking Christmas lights to put on my wooden, fancy Christmas project. Let me show you my Christmas tree because I do like how it turned out and everything. So here it is. You can get cheap ribbon at like dollar stores or secondhand stores for like a couple bucks. And it's a really cheap way of, you know, decorating something, decorating your house. And you don't have to spend money every year on Christmas lights. So mad. But yeah, so I did the two-toned stain. So I did Early American and then I used my pickling white stain. So, and that one's like a white color. So just to kind of like tone down how dark and like everything. And plus then it like filled in all these gaps really, really easily. Because the pickling white is like a really thin stain. I don't know, it's not the best stain, honestly. But it's fun for, you know, messing around. Anyway, wrapped it with ribbon. I think it looks pretty good. Let me zoom in here. I like it. Put my stand on the back. Yeah, I'll take it off a second so you can see like how I carved everything. I mean, it's not fancy, like I'm not an expert at this shit. So yeah, I mean, I got some bark here on the bottom and then just did like lines, you know. And like if this was nicer wood, I would have done deeper cuts to really like have the contrast of shadows and stuff, but it's not fancy nice wood or anything. It's not thick, so I went with just kind of the very simple, but I think it looks cool. I think it looks like a tree, right? Anyway, so yeah, go carve your own Christmas tree. You can use pretty much any wood, it's just plywood. So you know what to do. Give me a like and subscribe. I have new videos every Friday, so you can be on the lookout for that, especially if you hit the bell or whatever. But anyway, I hope everyone's staying warm and safe, and thanks for watching.